Have a good day on purpose. Welcome to a conversation that might just change the way you wake up tomorrow morning. Recently, I had the extraordinary privilege of interviewing Gina Wofford, a visionary whose work has transformed not just individual lives, but entire organizational cultures. Regina isn't just a thought leader, she's a revolution in human form, dismantling toxic productivity cultures and rebuilding them with intention, purpose, and genuine well being at their core. Her philosophy of having a good day on purpose has sparked a quiet movement across industries, proving that when we lead with intention, we don't just survive our days, we author them. Have you ever noticed how some days seem doomed from the moment your alarm fails to go off? The coffee spills, traffic crawls, your inbox explodes. By 9:15 a.m., you've already decided today is just not my day. But what if that conclusion isn't inevitable? What if you could decide right in the middle of chaos to have a good day anyway? Not by ignoring reality, not through toxic positivity, but by something far more powerful: intention. The truth is, we've been sold a dangerous myth that our days happen to us, that our emotions are dictated by circumstances, that our experiences are predetermined by forces beyond our control. It's a convenient story because it absolves us of responsibility. If life is just happening to me, then I don't have to take ownership of how I respond to it. But here's what Gina Wofford's research revealed: that story is a lie, and it's costing us our joy, our agency, and our power. When we spoke about the science behind intentional living, Gina shared something that stopped me in my tracks. Studies show that people who consciously set positive intentions at the start of their day report 40% higher satisfaction levels, regardless of what challenges arise. 40%. That's not marginal, that's transformative. Let me be clear about what having a good day on purpose doesn't mean. It doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect when it isn't. It doesn't mean ignoring pain or plastering on a fake smile. And it certainly doesn't mean bypassing genuine emotions. What it does mean is recognizing that while we can't control every circumstance, we absolutely can control our response. We can choose where we place our focus. We can decide with intention how we want to show up, even on the hardest days. This isn't just feel good theory, it's transformation in action, as I discovered through the remarkable stories Gina shared during our conversation. Consider Blavity Inc., a media company focused on Black millennials founded by Morgan DeBon. In its early days, the team faced immense pressure, demanding deadlines, constant strategy pivots, the stress of scaling operations. Burnout loomed, morale plummeted, the company was growing, but at what cost? DeBon's solution wasn't complicated, but it was revolutionary. She instituted daily intention huddles where each team member stated one thing they would do to create a good day, whether offering support to colleagues or taking mindful breaks. The results: accountability rose, positivity spread, productivity increased while staff reported significantly higher job satisfaction. As Blavity grew from blog posts to national conferences like Afro Tech, this intentional approach to workplace culture earned them recognition from Forbes and Adweek. More importantly, it influenced other startups to adopt similar wellness focused rituals. One small practice of intention, massive organizational impact. Or take B. Dixon, founder of the Honey Pot Company, as the Black woman entrepreneur creating plant based feminine care products. Dixon faced skepticism from investors and weathered intense public backlash during viral social media moments. The pressure was relentless. Her solution: an intentional gratitude practice every morning before work, writing down three things she was grateful for to set her tone regardless of external circumstances. She encouraged her team to do the same during difficult launches or PR crises. This wasn't just a nice idea, it became her anchor during storms. After an especially tough week dealing with online criticism, Dixon shared her gratitude journal entries on Instagram Live, a vulnerable moment that resonated widely within entrepreneurial circles. The honeypot eventually secured nationwide distribution at Target stores, a rare achievement for Black owned brands, and continued expanding despite industry headwinds. Dixon's openness about mental wellness inspired countless other founders of color to prioritize self care practices publicly. One intentional morning ritual: life changing resilience. Then there's Tristan Walker, founder of Walker and Company Brands, makers of Bevel grooming products. After experiencing firsthand the lack of inclusive health solutions for Black men, Walker faced rejection from major retailers who doubted market demand, along with his own internal doubts about competing against industry giants. His approach to intentional days, beginning every workday by affirming his mission out loud: I'm building something my son will be proud of. He encouraged team members, many new to tech startups, to set daily intentions aligned with company values like authenticity and empathy. This clarity attracted top talent who believed in the vision, even when resources were scarce, and maintained morale during fundraising slumps and product delays. Walker and Kosas Bevel Razor won GQ's Grooming Award multiple years running before being acquired by Procter and Gamble, a landmark deal spotlighting inclusive innovation led by people of color. One intentional daily affirmation: industry changing impact. These stories from Regina's research reveal something profound. Having a good day on purpose isn't just personal, it's contagious. When you choose intention, you create ripples that affect everyone around you. This matters especially for those who've been taught that survival means constant vigilance, perpetual strength, and putting everyone else first. For generations, many of us, particularly women and people of color, have worn our capes so long they feel like a second skin. But as Regina Wofford's insights remind us, true power isn't found in surviving each day. It's in intentionally creating days worth living. It's in dropping the superwoman cape and embracing softness, not as weakness, but as a radical act of self love. When we choose to have a good day on purpose, we're not just changing our mood, we're reclaiming our sovereignty. We're saying, I may not control everything that happens to me, but I absolutely control how I respond to it. I choose my focus, I set my intention, I determine the energy I bring. This is particularly revolutionary for those who have spent years in survival mode, leading teams, raising families, holding down households, carrying communities. The exhaustion is real. The burnout is real, but so is our power to shift from constantly grinding to finally grounding in joy, peace, and self prioritization. As Maya Angelou reminded us, I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it. This is the essence of having a good day on purpose: refusing to be reduced by circumstances, choosing instead to rise through intention. So, what does this look like in practice? Ray Gina shared three powerful takeaways that can transform your experience starting tomorrow morning. First, recognize that you have the power to shape your day. Choose to have a good day on purpose. This mindset invites intentionality into daily routines, reminding us that positivity and productivity are choices within our control. As Audre Lorde wisely noted, caring for myself is not self indulgence, it is self preservation, and that is an act of political warfare. Setting intentions is a form of self care that preserves our energy for what truly matters. Second, understand that small acts of intention can transform challenges into opportunities. When you approach each situation with purpose, even setbacks become stepping stones for growth and resilience. This isn't about denying difficulty, it's about refusing to let difficulty define you. Third, remember that your attitude is contagious. By choosing joy and purpose, you inspire those around you. Creating a positive environment not only uplifts yourself, but also empowers your community. In a world that often feels divided, your intentional energy can be the bridge someone else needs. Now, I want to offer you a challenge that could change everything. Tomorrow morning, before you check your phone or turn on the news, declare out loud one thing you will do on purpose just for yourself or someone else. Write it down if you need to. This small act can shift your entire perspective throughout your day. Maybe it's today I will pause to breathe deeply before responding to any challenge. Maybe it's today I will notice and celebrate small wins. Maybe it's today I will speak kindly to myself, especially when I make mistakes. Whatever you choose, say it with conviction. Mean it. Then watch how it shapes your hours. I believe we stand at a critical crossroads. We can continue letting circumstances dictate our days, or we can reclaim our power through intention. We can stay trapped in reaction mode, or we can lead with purpose. We can drift through life, or we can design it one intentional day at a time. The choice is yours. But know this, your choice matters. It matters to your health, it matters to your relationships, it matters to your work, it matters to your legacy. When you decide to have a good day on purpose, you're not just changing a day, you're changing a life, your life. And in doing so, you just might change the world because revolutions don't always start with grand gestures. Sometimes they start with the simplest of intentions. Today, I choose to have a good day on purpose. Thank you.